Okay, no chitter chatter. Let's talk about some metal. I'm going to talk about five records that I got from my wife for Christmas. Apparently, she has one more coming for me that is still on the way from Russia, I believe. So, waiting on that. No, I still have no idea what that one is, but I have some ideas. But I do have five of them, and I want to talk about them. First, if you guys can hear some pained fucking howling in the background, fucking mutilation, man. Expect to hear a lot more about these guys, this guy, very, very soon. Shit is so good. Five records. I'm actually going to start off on a negative note here. Not negative in terms of the album, but I got a bone to pick with a couple of fucking awesome labels. Specifically Hell's Headbangers and Osmos. I don't know what fucking happened, man. You guys dropped the ball, both of you. This is not fucking cool. So check us out. The album, Enslaved, Eld. This is the last Enslaved album that I give it any modicum of a fuck about. This is really as progressive as, well, this was a lot more progressive than Frost, and you could tell that they were heading in that direction. So it's a lot more progressive, and it's a lot more Viking-y, and my boy Brady has got a fucking endless hard-on for this album cover, but I think it's fucking silly. And you may have noticed one of the problems I'm talking about. What the fuck? Okay, what happened was, and you can see, this shit's ridiculous. So it has this actually came with it, on it, like this. And the sticker, was inside here. The problem with that is the back of the sticker's not fucking covered all the way. So it was literally stuck, like that, to the actual album cover. And I had to fucking peel that shit off. And I was doing it as slow as I possibly could. I got it off, and I thought this was part of the sticker, so I started, like, you know, messing with it, and nothing was happening. And my wife was like, no, it's... there's actually pieces of the album cover on the fucking sticker itself. So, Hell's Headbangers, not fucking cool. Don't do that shit. I don't even want the sticker. I have so many of them. Okay, Osmos. The reason I have a bone to pick with you fuckers is this is a double LP. This side opens. This side only opens this much. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not going to fit in here. I'm sorry, I've tried. It doesn't fit. I'm not putting it on my shelf like this, Osmos. And also, what the fuck is this? Like, did you run out of these? Because I know Osmos likes to throw their shit in these, which fucking pisses me off. But for some reason, I don't fucking know. Let's talk about Eld. Yeah, ridiculously silly album cover here. Just the back with even more silly pictures of these fuckers. Definitely some silly pictures, like kind of like on Frost, especially this dude. What a killer helmet. Gatefold with the lyrics. What I do think is cool about this is it's got the lyrics in Norwegian as well as the lyrics in English, which I think is, which I think is a nice touch. It's not really useful because you can't really read along with it. I guess if you just want to know what the songs are about, it's nice. But this album was released in 1997. I believe this was Enslaved's third album, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah. Silly fucking dudes. Silly fucking album cover. This is an Osmos reissue, as you guys can probably tell. But this actually came out last year, 2015, Osmos reissue. And it is nice. I just wish that fucking they didn't go full retard on this one. So, not really going to go too much more into the... well, vinyl itself is just fucking black, not really much to go into. Very cool. So, that being the case, I have to just fucking slide these in the gatefold, like this. And then in here, like this. So, yeah. Osmos, Hell's Headbangers. Fuckers. Okay. Next up, this is something that my buddy Craig, which, guys, I'm just gonna do this now, I'll say it again, but you guys all need to go subscribe to my buddy Craig. I will leave his link in the description, but I would say don't subscribe if you're easily offended, but subscribe if you like good metal, because this motherfucker, his metal collection, his vinyl collection is fucking unrivaled by anyone. So definitely do that. I will leave, like I said, link in the description for Craig's channel. I love that motherfucker. He showed this in his most recent video, and I think I watched it, and then the day after, I got this. So, very cool. This is Profanatica with The Enemy of Virtue. I love this compilation. It is a compilation. It's a compilation of a bunch of things. Demos, rehearsals, live shows, previously unreleased tracks, stuff from Splits, 7 inches, you know, all that good shit. And because it is Profanatica, you'll hear a lot of, like, Profanatica is pretty much known for, like, you know, playing the most disgusting sounding evil black metal that you will fucking find, and that is what this is. And there's varying like production qualities from, you know, song to song, because they are from different recordings. And you know, you hear Profanatica's albums and you really don't think that these guys can get more fucked up sounding than that. But if you listen to, like, the demos and the rehearsals and shit, good lord, man, these guys are fucking terrifying. If you don't know who Profanatica is, then, I mean, it's a couple guys who, you know, split from Incantation because of, you know, musical differences. I guess they wanted to just go in different directions with the music, and I guess dudes from Incantation weren't having it, so Paul Ledney and I think one other dude left and formed Profanatica. And Profanatica, I've said it before, is one of my favorite black metal bands, for good reason too, because shit's fucking scary, and I love me some scary fucking metal. So, Profanatica, this is a compilation. I believe this was originally released in 2006, and again in 2008. Now, I'm a little confused as to which one I have, because the side, you can kind of see, it does say 2006. But the color of the record and the contents that this come with suggest that this is a 2008 pressing. So I'm not sure if that's just like standard to the release itself, but I don't see anywhere on here that says 2008. The only reason I know that this was pressed again in 2008 was from Discogs. So yeah, I don't fucking know. I'll show you. There's the cover, kind of silly. Here's the back, even sillier. Profanatica, The Enemy of Virtue. I like their logo, it's fucking badass. And then their little, like, angel logo is so fucking cool. Absolutely love that thing, dude. That's so cool. This thing has a few corner dings on it, but, you know, nothing to, you know, doesn't ruin it for me. Gatefold here, it shows everything that the songs come from, like that. Got a bunch of fucking, I don't even know what this is, actually. I guess it just kind of, I guess it just is a little bit of history about Profanatica. But I like the very bottom line, in big bold letters. It says, "Prepare, as sodomy shall be brought upon the nun's rotting asshole once again." So, yes, Profanatica is pretty anti-religious, as you could imagine. And this comes with a couple of inner sheets. They're printed inner sleeves. And the first press, I know, comes with a booklet instead of inner sleeves. And I believe the first one is... No, the first press is a gatefold, but it doesn't include inner sleeves. It's just the booklet. That's really the main difference. So, here's one of the inner sleeves like this. Some song titles on it. This is, I guess, side 3 and 4 with that picture. And I know the first press, they came with a poster that looked more like this, and it said Black Cult Ejaculate on it. This is a bit different. Here's one, the other side. Heaven Begins to Bleed, that's pretty badass. Side 1 and 2. And quite possibly my favorite side of any printed inner sleeve of all time. Check that shit out, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Black Cult Ejaculate, there it is. Look at that motherfucker. It's so fucked. It's so fucked up. I don't know. But the records themselves are actually on a very, very nice color, which I do like. It's like a gray, red sort of mixture like that. Badass. Like that a lot. And I like the labels too. Yeah. And the other record looks pretty similar, but I liked one of the labels an awful lot, so I'll show you that. Ooh, once I get that shit back in there. There's one label, and that's the other one with the logo on it. I think that looks very nice. And, yeah. Actually, this is a bit of a different color. I didn't even notice this until now, but this one's actually red and gold instead of red and gray. Very cool. Didn't notice that. No idea what this is limited to. I don't know that it was specified at all, but I am happy to finally own this because that's one step closer to completing my Profanatica record collection. This also does include a poster, which I will show you quickly, because it's already 11 minutes in. I'm talking about 2 records. Here it is. I actually have it framed. I have a bunch of shit framed. I have like 40 posters, and I got some shit to work on up here, but this is the poster. Still have my Christmas tree up. Jesus Christ. You guys can see my my setup here. It's pretty lame, but yeah, fucking there's the poster. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. All right, moving on. No need to talk anymore about that bullshit. So fucking pleased to finally own this shit. Sargeist, Disciple of the Heinous Path. This fucking Sargeist dude, I'm telling you, this is seriously one of my favorite black metal bands, fucking period. I'm not gonna say modern black metal band, I'm not gonna say Finnish black metal band, just one of my favorite fucking black metal bands, period. Sargeist, seriously. Like, it's almost weird how much better Sargeist is than, like, Behexen or Horna, even though they share a great deal of members. Sargeist, for some reason for me, has always just been miles ahead of either of those 2 bands. And no idea why. I don't know what it is, but I really fucking enjoy it. This is Sargeist's, what is it, 3rd album, maybe? It might be their 3rd album. I'm not sure. This is from 2005. This is actually the most recent reissue of this from 2011 on World Terror Committee. Originally released on Moribund, as you can see right there. But there's the cover. Super silly cover. It's actually, this is a bit different than the original album cover. It's the guy's just looks a bit different. On the original one, he's making a different pose. It's equally, or if not sillier, than the one he's making on this one. Here's the back here. Track listing and shit. Oh, I fucking love this thing, man. So, this is actually a picture disc. And it's a good picture disc because it includes a fucking jacket. Take note, everyone else. Includes a printed inner sleeve, like this, which I don't fucking use because if I have an extra sleeve for the picture disc, I will just use it because I don't want these to get split or anything like that. Yeah. So you got the guys from the band right here, all making silly poses. So badass, dude. I love it. And then the picture disc itself, which actually is really, really fucking cool in my opinion. Show you here. It's one side. Like that an awful lot. And then, quite possibly, the silliest fucking picture you will ever see. I've told this to several people now. This looks like a fucking mama bird about to feed her baby bird. Does that know what it looks like? And this is like, I guess the fucking dad bird or something. I don't fucking know. Do birds have dads? I don't know how the fuck. You guys really shouldn't be watching these videos. They're fucking terrible. This channel is a waste of everyone's time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know shit about birds. Putting this shit away now. You guys can sit here and you guys can fucking watch. Sargeist, Disciple of the Heinous Path. Dude, the first fucking track on this thing, Black Treasures of Melancholy. What an opening track that shit is, dude. I love this thing. I have no idea what this is limited to. From what I could tell, it wasn't specified anywhere, but I didn't look that hard. So, that's Sargeist, Disciple of the Heinous Path. One of their fucking best albums. Probably my second favorite, if I had to number them. So, I am so fucking pleased to finally have something from this band. Finally. And I'm even more pleased that it's this. This is Nocturnal Mortem with Twilight Fall. Nocturnal Mortem, Ukrainian fucking black metal band. I guess they used to identify as like an NS band, but from what I heard, they kind of renounced all that shit. So whatever. I don't care. But this is a demo. This is their first demo. These guys formed in like 1994, and this demo, if I'm not mistaken, was from 1995. And there really are no words for how impressive this demo really is, and also how strange it is, considering that, I mean, these guys didn't, I mean, it's so hard to explain because this is not straightforward black metal. This has all sorts of fucking influences, including like heavy metal influences and everything. And it's just so fucking weird. I mean, the instruments are just, that shit will stick in your head for days. The vocals are like these sort of grunty, like raspy yells almost. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, I don't know. It's like just like grunty singing in parts, but then there are also the wretched black metal screams and the riffs, dude, and it's just everything about this is perfect, and it's so fucking catchy. And this is my favorite Nocturnal Mortem that I've heard. I've heard a lot of it, and I like most of what I've heard, but this is probably my favorite. This and Lunar Poetry are just fucking untouchable, and that's both demos. So in terms of full lengths, I don't even know that I have a favorite Nocturnal Mortem full length. I've heard a few of them, and none of them really stick with me. But hopefully these guys make a new one soon. I will give that a shot. But love the cover of this thing. It's obviously a just revamped artwork, new artwork, whatever. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. I like the glossy cover too. This is also an Osmos reissue. This one was, I guess, done a bit better than the fucking Enslaved one, because fucking Osmos. Also, I'd like to point out, I keep saying I keep talking about silly pictures. They don't get sillier than that one right there. Yeah. That motherfucker is like seriously happy about looking silly. I love black metal. Yeah, just one of those like silly Osmos what are they called? Fucking sheets that just show their merch and shit. And it's black vinyl. Like the labels an awful lot. Really cool. Yeah, so like I said, super fucking happy to finally own this shit. I really wish Osmos would do this with Lunar Poetry, and I don't know if they have. I haven't really looked, but I would love to own a copy of Lunar Poetry because, like I said, it's really fucking good. But this is my favorite of the Nocturnal Mortem demos, and this is one of my favorite demos ever. So, like I said, very, very pleased to own this. No clue why I didn't get it sooner, and it doesn't fit back in the thing. Osmos. Osmos about to throw these hands. About to catch. What? God damn it! I hate just fucking. I hate everything. I don't know. Last one. Why I haven't owned this for like a year and a half is fucking far beyond me. This is a split from 2014, Falls of Rauros and Panopticon. This is Brotherhood. I really, really should have bought this right when it came out, but for some fucking reason, I slept on it and slept on it and slept on it and never got around to doing it. No fucking clue why. because I love Falls of Raros. Falls of Raros and Panopticon both had albums on my 2014 Best Of list. And yeah, for some reason I just never fucking picked this up. And I knew it existed at the time. I remember seeing like pre-orders for it on Bindroom. Never got around to it. But now I finally do have it. Like I said, Falls of Raros, Panopticon, two American-based like folky black metal projects. You guys should know both of these projects. But yeah, this Brotherhood, if you guys probably know the story about this, but basically this was inspired by members of both of these bands' trip to Norway. From what I read, they were there for a few reasons, but Austin from Panopticon, I guess, was there for taking some class on whatever for his brewery or some shit. I don't know. Either way, this being inspired by their trip to Norway is very, very heavily inspired by Norwegian black metal, which is very, very cool considering both of these bands aren't really known for doing a very raw, old-school, traditional style of black metal. But especially on the Panopticon side, it's very, very obvious that they definitely took a more old-school, raw, traditional style of black metal sound and, they made it their own. And it's very, very fucking cool. I absolutely love this split. So there's the cover. I'm not a fan of the black borders. I don't know why the fuck they did that, but sit back here. I love like the witch thing in the mountain. That's fucking badass. Yeah, so it looks like there's 4 songs on the Panopticon side and 2 on the False Aurora side. This also comes with a printed inner sleeve. It's not an inner sleeve, it's actually a printed inner sheet. Fucking dumb. Yeah, the Panopticon side. And it mentions my boy Marty. Fucking where you at, Marty? Where the fuck Marty go? Oh, down there. There's Marty. Marty's awesome. And Falls of Aurora side, which actually has lyrics for the songs. So, I'll just show the vinyl too, I guess. Falls of Aurora, Panopticon. This is the black vinyl. I believe this is also released on gray and something. It was released on like white vinyl and gray and black or something. I don't fucking remember. It was obviously like a year and a half ago when this even came out. So, like I said, super fucking pleased to finally own this shit. I absolutely love this split. And I've been listening to this an awful lot, especially the Panopticon side, but that's just because I prefer Panopticon as a project over Falls of Aurora. But yeah, so that's Brotherhood. Awesome shit. So I'm going to end this here. I'm going to say a very, very big thank you to my lovely, lovely Madalyn. And yeah, she's outdone herself once again, much like she did last year and, every other time. She likes to do anything for me. So, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this bullshit. I don't know why the fuck anybody would want to see this on their subscription list, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.